right, welcome back. The child abuse sex scandal at Penn State is grabbing headlines, and people are just asking themselves, how could something like this happen on so many levels? You know, you have the abuser who's such a high-profile person, and can the victims ever recover from something like this?
We have an expert here to weigh in on this. We have Robin Witkorski Reynolds, and she is from Crisis Services, and she's got some more information for us about how something like this can happen.
Was the abuser, in this case, the alleged abuser is Jerry Sandusky.
Right.
He was highly regarded, very well respected. Is it surprising that it's somebody like him who would do something so, you know, able to do something like this?
Well, I think it's surprising for the greater community, but the reality is that people that are pedophiles or commit these kinds of crimes, they need to have access to children, and so they're going to go above and beyond to be able to find children and to get the children to trust them, and to also let the parents or caregivers trust them, so they would never think that there was a problem here.
But there are so many organizations similar to this and ways that adults are so involved in children's lives. So as a parent, how can you discern from somebody who's there to help your child and somebody like Coach Sandusky?
It's absolutely a really difficult position that parents are in, and parents have to consistently reassess who their child is spending time with. And we talk a lot about how the majority of perpetrators of crimes against children are people that the children actually know. And so parents, of course, are going to feel that there's a sense of trust there, but they really do need to be talking with their children on a regular basis. A lot of basic things around good touch, bad touch, keeping those lines of communication open. Parents also need to keep an eye out for certain warning symptoms that kiddos may present. Anything from some what we call regression. So for younger kids, they may begin wetting the bed again. They may find they have knowledge around sexuality that children their age should not. They may become excessively clingy, things like that. But what's very, very difficult for children in these sort of scenarios is that oftentimes this person who's abusing them is also making them feel good by giving them toys, giving them candy, letting them think that they're very special, and that's why this is happening.
If your child, let's say it is in a camp setting or something, if your child doesn't say, I don't want to go to camp anymore, is that something, or do they always say, I don't want to, and are they confused? What happens?
Well, I think that's where it's really difficult for parents. Is this just a regular anxiety that a child is feeling, or is there something more to this? And I would really, really talk to your child about what are the reasons for that, and go a little deeper. Use a lot of open-ended questions. Don't just straight out ask, is someone, you know, sexually abusing you? Use open-ended questions to find out about their experience or what people are like there. And at the end of the day, if your child really, really is uncomfortable about going someplace, we have to reevaluate as parents, why would I send them if it's causing them this much stress?